Oh, I know that sound. It's time for the Beer and News Report. Happy New Year's and welcome to the Beer and News Report. Cheers. It's great to be back. I hope you're all doing well. I've got a great season lined up for you with a couple changes. First off, I've heard your comments about what beer I'm drinking. And normally I wouldn't say because this goes to Create TV. And Create TV is a public access TV channel and they don't allow you to promote brands on that channel. But then I thought, wait a minute, I can just edit this out. I can take that piece out where I'm talking about my beer and then send Create TV an edited version from what I put on YouTube. So, with that in mind, here's the beer that I'm drinking. I'm drinking Miller Genuine Draft. It's a lager. I like it. It's smooth. It's clean. And I like lagers. And in fact, if you're on Untappd, I'm on Untappd, and you'll know that at the end of the year, they give you the year in beer. And Miller Genuine Draft happened to be my number one beer that I drank last year, and I like it. Now, I know a lot of you like the craft beers with the IPAs and the stouts. I'm not into bitter beers. It's just not my favorite. And stouts, for some reason for me, I taste a coffee flavor in stouts, and I hate the taste of coffee. I don't drink coffee at all. So I'm sticking to lagers. I like Hefeweizens. Every now and then I'll throw in a cider. But with that, here's to 2021. Cheers. All right. For today, I'm going to just do highlights of my upcoming shows. I got about a handful of them all prepared. And I'm going to do combinations like I did last year. So it's going to be a mix of news topics and also skits. And because of technology, mainly Zoom, if you would like to be in a skit, one of my Zoom skits, let me know. Just either comment on this show or send me an email, and I'll try to fit you in. Now, of course, you got to be okay with being on the internet. That's really the only concern. Other than that, I write up all the scripts, and I can show you how to do it. It's real fun. So if you're thinking of being on a Zoom show, on a comedy skit, let me know. For now, we're going to go over the upcoming shows. Here's some highlights. Cheers. This chart shows how the CDC has broken the U.S. population into 5 different tiers. But 2 things to note from this chart. 1, you don't have to do one tier fully before you get to the next tier. You can do multiple tiers at the same time. And 2, the numbers on the bottom need to be doubled as it takes 2 doses of vaccine to get fully vaccinated. If you look at the U.S. in a county-by-county view, you can see that almost every state has some Republicans and some Democrats in it.
Now the Democrats are politicizing the coronavirus. You know that, right? Coronavirus. They're politicizing it. And this is their new hoax.
That beer had a lot of punch to it. You can see from this chart how the different energy sources rate in terms of cost. Nuclear has gotten more expensive. Coal, that price hasn't changed that much. Natural gas was the cheapest, but now solar and wind are the cheapest. So first you sequence the genome of the coronavirus. Then you slice off one spike and transfer its genetic code onto messenger RNA. You then inject that into your body, which triggers an immune response that attacks the spikes. And now you have protection to the coronavirus. This is the congressional bill for the Green New Deal. It was made by Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and Senator Ed Markey.
Oh, I think you're muted there, Misha.
Oh, gosh, I've been talking this whole time.
Hey, the computer did it again. I'm telling you.
It's me, Art. Bill, start whenever you're ready.
Yeah, 1 second.
All right, so those are the highlights. I hope you enjoyed them. I plan on doing 40 shows this year, starting with next week. I'm going to start putting out a show a week. Last year I did 32, and the great thing about it was 12 of those shows were actually ideas that people had sent me in the comments, or they called me or texted me if they live in the Bay Area. So if you have an idea that you'd like me to talk about, I'm not saying that I will, but send it to me. I'll do some research on it, see if it's something I can talk about, and I'll put it on the show. If you'd like to be in a skit, let me know. Either comment on this show or send me an email. I'll try to put you on a Zoom skit. Other than that, I hope that you enjoy the show. If you like it, please click that like button. If you want to subscribe, click subscribe. There's a little bell next to it. And if you click that bell, it'll notify you when I put out a new show. Other than that, keep your beer cold and your interest hot. Yeah, I know, I'm not done. This only took me like 4 or 5 minutes to do, and I can't I can't pound a beer. Well, I could, but I'm not going to. All right, so keep your beer cold, your interest hot, and cheers to 2021.